and welcome to our Wednesday devotional. So today we're going to be finishing up Psalm 25. As a reminder, this is another one of our acrostic uh, psalms. So each letter from the Hebrew alphabet starts a line from the psalm. Um, that does create for us, a little. They can feel a little more disjointed because it's not necessarily connected thoughts, but offerings to God. Um, and like we saw yesterday, Eugene Peterson did something very different with this psalm, and it's a little bit harder to match up where it is. This is a good side note for me because curiosity is a phenomenal motivator for me to really get into some things and ask those questions and want to wrestle with some things. And I'll probably we talked yesterday, or I mentioned yesterday, being able to do like a side by side through some Bible apps. I'll probably be doing some of that myself, and I'll share that through either through the website, or maybe we'll do that as part of the mailing, because it's interesting the way he approaches it. And I mentioned I do not have a background in Hebrew, but I've been using OpenAI to do a lot of translation, so it might be neat to take a look at the Hebrew text and see where he's coming out with some things. There's one specific part that I'll point out after we do our readings. So this continues, Psalm 25, and we begin in the NRSV with the 11th verse. For your name's sake, O Lord, pardon my guilt, for it is great. Who are they that fear the Lord? He will teach them the way they should choose. They will abide in prosperity, and their children shall possess the land. The friendship of the Lord is for those who fear him, and he makes his covenant known to them. My eyes are ever toward the Lord, for he will pluck my feet out of the net. Turn to me and be gracious to me, for I am lonely and afflicted. Relieve the troubles of my heart and bring me out of my distress. Consider my affliction and my trouble, and forgive all my sins. Consider how many are my foes, and with what violent hatred they hate me. O guard my life and deliver me. Do not let me be put to shame, for I take refuge in you. May integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait for you. Redeem Israel, O God, out of all its troubles. Now from Peterson. Keep up your reputation, God. Forgive my bad life. It's been a very bad life. My question, what are God worshippers like? Your answer, arrows aimed at God's bullseye. They settle down in a promising place. Their kids inherit a prosperous farm. God friendship is for God worshippers. They are the ones he confides in. If I keep my eyes on God, I won't trip over my own feet. Look at me and help me. I'm all alone and in big trouble. My heart and kidneys are fighting each other. Call a truce to this civil war. Take a hard look at my life of hard labor, then lift this ton of sin. Do you see how many people have it in for me? How viciously they hate me? Keep watch over me and keep me out of trouble. Don't let me down when I run to you. Use all your skill to put me together. I wait to see your finished product. God, give your people a break from this run of bad luck. The part I wanted to point out, and what really caught my ear and eye, is my heart and kidneys are fighting each other. Call a truce to this civil war. And that's up against verse 17, if you're looking in the NRSV, which translates this: relieve the troubles of my heart and bring me out of my distress. So I'm curious to know, was kidneys just something that he added in as this like pull back and forth? Or is it in fact a closer translation of the Hebrew that was translated differently in the NRSV, just for readability and understandability. So I don't know. We'll check it out. We'll see, and hope you guys have a really wonderful day, and that your heart and kidneys do not, in fact, battle with one another, and that there will be a truce called in our own stress and strain, that we might all know the peace of God. You guys have a great day. We'll see you later.